All right, welcome back. It's still Galaxy. Today you just saw the trailer of Black Panther, and I will just quote one of my colleagues that just said something. Why not let them finish up now? All right, 5 lucky winners are going to go home with a free tickets to go watch Black Panther at the cinemas. Just answered this simple question: how much has Black Panther grossed so far at the cinemas? The first 5 correct entries go home with a ticket. Just send an SMS. The number will be displayed shortly on the screen, and you will be watching this anytime soon. All right, we have an artist with us here in the studios, Ernest Augustine Effiong, known as Leki, is an Afro-fusion singer originally from Akwa Ibom, Abadi, in Nigeria, West Africa. Born on the 6th of January 19, should I mention? He's the firstborn of 2 siblings with a Christian background, blah, blah, blah. He's done so much. From 2001 to 2004, he attended Cardinal Ekandem Seminary and St. Mary's Senior Science College, Abak. I'm pronouncing these names today well. From 2005 to 2008. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Leki.
Okay, so why must you all have a root in the church and then just eventually go secular? From what he read now, you started from the Catholic.
Yeah, I'm still a Catholic.
You're still a Catholic, and you're still in the choir.
No.
Choir. Like seriously, why would you say that was so judgmental?
I mean, everybody has to have that touch of music. I mean, I've noticed. So
What instrument do you play?
I don't. The tambourine.
Okay.
Oh, you do? That's cool.
Okay.
Perfectly.
Okay, so why is that every one of you, I'm beginning to be afraid. I'm scared of what's going to be the future now. Gradually, no doctors, no lawyers, no accountants. I mean, they are leaving the profession to entertainment, journalism. Now you.
Wow.
What's going to happen? Why is everybody doing music?
You left mass com for music.
I don't know. Like, I've not exactly left mass com for music.
Okay.
You know? So I mean, if I have my shot, I'd take it. You know,
Okay.
if I had someone to offer me like, yo, come and work in this radio station, I think it sounds good or something.
And you're sounding like that, a bad thing has entered you.
Well.
So you have to make money from every talent, right?
Yeah, well, like, I mean, you shouldn't leave any stone
Uche,
unturned.
let him stick to music. He can't be taking my job away from me.
I'm very
But just you sing as well. You should be in the studio recording as well now.
I was saying, Eddie Kwanzaa,
Good gracious. Okay, so let's talk about the journey so far. I mean, since 2001, it looks like you started out that year, and then this 2018. Now only Two-Face don't last like that.
Chai, very small thing. like well, from school, I've always been affiliated with the singing thing.
Okay.
You know, choir, a cappella, and all that. And then fast forward to the university days when I felt like, okay, I could rap. I used to look up to Lil Wayne then, so I used to try to do word plays and all that.
Okay.
And then, fast forward to when I left UNIO to come to Ghana, to go to Ghana rather, because I left to further school in Ghana.
Okay.
So, I still kept doing it. But at some point, I felt like I should take it professional since people are giving me positive feedback from it. Maybe I could just, see what I can come up with.
Okay, so you sojourned to Ghana for a bit. Did it in any way influence the kind of songs that you do, as in your stay in Ghana? And would we be expecting you do something with Sarkodie anytime soon? Have you done something with it?
Yes, like my management is in touch with him as we speak. So I mean, somehow it has influenced my music because environment actually influences my music. So somehow it has influenced it positively. And then we're looking forward to collaborations. I already have one with Joey B. There's some German there, Joey B, that's his name. We have a collaboration together. So Sarkodie is in the works, and by God's grace, that should also be in the bag.
Okay, so I know that your latest single is Parable.
Yeah, Parable.
And I'm wondering, what does that
What does
mean?
it even mean? Is that
Parable,
English?
right? The spelling is quite different from the English. It's actually parable.
Okay.
Parable, like the parables of the Sower and all that. So, but I felt like I should spell it in the Afro English. When we are chatting, we somehow tend to shorten words.
Nadia, Italian lecturers are
I was just
trying
trying
these
to
days.
wrap my head around that word. Parable. Is it parable?
Yeah, parable. Like,
Parable.
it's just Afro English. Like from my view, like I feel like I should just try something.
I hope this doesn't affect your writing during examination, because Lecturers will be saying shorthand and not I'm wondering.
No, it doesn't really affect. It doesn't really. I don't know for others, but it doesn't really affect me when I'm writing on a piece of paper. I tend to actually use fully spelled words when I'm writing on a piece
Okay,
of
so
paper.
what inspired Parable?
Oh well, as at the time, it was recent happenings in the continent.
A girl jilting you.
Yeah, a girl jilting me almost
Oh
at the
my
same
God.
time. Oh, that was so heartbreaking. Jesus Christ. Oh God.
And that was where you got the inspiration.
Yeah, like it just kept coming. It just kept coming. You know, the fuel price at the time, the issues. You know, I mean, somehow I made it into a song, and that's how we have Parable.
You know, it's good that he even knows what issues are. I'm just wondering. He's telling me, girl broke my heart. And you know, fuel scarcity. I'm wondering, what have you seen that you're saying?
Okay, bro, so you've been posting videos, tracks online since 2011.
Yes.
Let's talk about the online market. Do you really think Nigerians have completely embraced it, or we just post for the sake of posting for free, or we're making money out of it?
Well, I think Nigerians.
Or have you been making money out of it?
Oh well, I literally just got signed last year,
Okay.
so that's when I got signed. That's when I actually started selling my music, you know, seeing what I could do to sell the music. So and so far, Nigerians have been doing great. Like, I mean, compared to then, I mean, it's really different. I mean, someone could boast of a couple of million from his YouTube and from his iTunes and all that. So I think, I mean, it only gets better. It only gets better.
I see. Okay, so let's talk about the music industry here. I'm sure you have role models and then maybe artists you're looking up to probably work with internationally and locally.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up listening to people like Nice, you know, Two Face, get me. Like I always really used to listen to them because that's like the only song I could lay. That was like the only genre of music I could lay my hand on at the time. And my parents were always collecting good songs, you know, CDs and stuff like that. So I was really influenced by what I got at home, and that also included Bob Marley, Fela Kuti, and the rest. You know, just some DMX for the hip hop, and it was just always this compilation of different artists in the house. So you could just switch on and listen to anytime. So that has really influenced it. The role models, Two Face, Nice, you know.
All right. Before you dropped Parable, you had your first single, Low. How did it really do in the market? Tell us about it.
It was great. At first, people were like, "Oh, you the thief this man's song." This
What
guy,
man?
Savik to a wife for.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like that was like the first feedback I was getting. Like, I'm like, man, actually, that's what inspired the single. I always used to like that particular song. So
Which was, is it Jeremy?
Jeremy song,
Okay.
you know. So like, I mean, when I was in the studio with DJ Breezy, he's a producer in Ghana, one of the biggest producers in Ghana. He was like, we could just do some old vibe. And I mean, I feel like so far you give them their credit and their shout outs. I think you're good to go. So I just went ahead. You know, I came up with the hook.
So why didn't you do a remix of that song with maybe Sir Victor himself?
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Like initially, it was just for me. Okay, you could just you need to do something commercial for the market right now, just you, and that's the song that came out.
But have you been able to match school with music? I mean,
You're done with
the
school,
both worlds are demanding.
Yeah, well, when I was in school, I was doing music on the minimal. You know, like I would just put out a song and put it online and tell my friends to help me share it in class and all that. There was no heavy interview sessions and all that stuff. But after I just finished school last year. I just finished last year. I read mass communication. So after that, I got signed to this label and to the V Nation Music label.
So you're on your way to becoming Otodo. NYC things.
Oh well.
Are you gonna even serve?
Oh well. We're still thinking
Oh,
about
he
it.
has to serve his father. You serve your father.
Of course, but you know there are actually different ways to save your fatherland.
I know, but
I'm
this
not even gonna go there with you. All right, let us get a feel of Parable by Leki. We'll be right back. Stay with us. It's still Galaxy today. Remember to send in your entries right now. How much is the Black Panther gross so far at the box office? And you will be going home with a free ticket. Can you just display the number that they can send the SMS to? Please do that. Or if you can just interact with us on our social media platforms using the hashtag Galaxy today, you can stand a chance of going home with a ticket. Yeah, the number is That is so not our number. All right, I don't know where they got that number from. All right, send an SMS and we'll be right back. Let's take the song Parable from Leki. We'll be right back. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. My phone is buzzing. I have lots of entries so far. All right, like I said, the first five lucky winners will go home with tickets to go watch Black Panther at the cinemas. I trust you enjoyed that one from Leki called Parable. We have yet another artist joining us this morning, and Uche wants to introduce them to us.
Of course, he's that guy whom you see doing the song Energy. Is none other but Rotex in the building. Good morning, Rotex.
Good morning.
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
I hope you came with enough energy.
Positive energy every time. I carry it everywhere I go. That's what.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering why. Why energy? Why not something else?
People, we have a lot that we're dealing with already in Nigeria. We have a lot that we're dealing with already in our lives, you know. So you don't want to now amplify all the negativity. Bring positive energy, bring light to where you're coming to, so people can catch that vibe and then stay positive pretty much.
What made you do that song? Why not the thing that artists do now? Sing about ladies, about money?
I have songs about ladies. It just happened to be the song that is out now.
Oh, I see.
Like, it's inevitable to sing. It's inevitable for you to sing about ladies. There's no way you guys make the world go round.
Okay, now I want to understand why, because it makes me feel like to sell your market, you have to use the ladies.
No, you see, okay, what's basically I think art is you expressing things that you see and things that influence you, basically, in life. I want to believe that women influence life too. I want to believe that money influences life. I want to believe that cars and whatever you see influences life. So the ones that you decide to focus on more, that's like, it depends on you as an artist or a creator. Yeah. So
Okay, fine. So well, so good. Okay, so so far, how long have you been doing what you've been doing?
by the end of the year, it might be like maybe 4 years and 6 months. I think.
4 years.
Yeah.
So why music?
I think it's something that's been born in since. I've been able to do all that stuff out of music, but music seemed to be killing every other thing. Like it suppresses every other thing as time goes on.
Good for you.
It's been like that since forever. I think it's cliche to say that I was in choir, but I was. I think we had
You were
an
too.
interview sometime.
You
I
know?
told you.
You went to inquire.
Yes, I grew up with a piano in the house.
Okay.
A grand
Oh,
piano. in
So
the
you
house.
play?
I cannot play. It's sad.
Bros, come on.
Wow.
You
Like
grew up with a
seriously?
piano in the house.
Yes,
and
but
you
I
see
can't play.
piano. I mean, I say piano. You know one line piano.
I even had the lesson. You don't even understand. It's
Ah,
so bad
bros.
that I even had a lesson teacher. I mean, a music teacher for about 6 or 7 years. Yeah.
Who does that? You have.
Like
Do you know what?
I
Do you know what?
wish
Is
I
it there? Let me tell you why it was like that. Yeah? My dad is a disciplinarian. So
Okay.
so what happens is I'll do school, I'll do school lesson, I'll do house lesson, I'll do music lesson, and then we'll still do our own private studying again. So it meant that Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays were for academics, like pretty much like school
Okay.
work. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday were for music.
Yeah.
And then you are going to do lesson in school, and then you come back, and our lesson teacher in the house used to bring report card
For
for house
lessons.
lesson.
You know?
Do you understand? So every time, so music lessons were like our escape route.
Okay.
Do you understand? So they'll be like, okay, play this stuff. We had like the notes and stuff. We give you notes, sight reading and all that stuff. What I used to do was cram. Because I knew that if I could play this piece that this guy gives me to play this week, then I'm fine, I'm safe. So what I'll do is, I'll number the keys, you know, instead of using that, like, I'm supposed to use like the notes, you know, B flat and C and stuff. Instead of doing all that, I'll just number it, number 5, 6, 7. So I know if I put my hands up, I can play 7 and 6 and 5 and shit. So once I can do that, when this guy comes, once I can do that, and then I play the piece, and that's it. So once he leaves, I'm free. I can't remember anything, and I
Bros,
just.
you should have learned some.
I should no. It's not like I can play
Even yourself
stuff.
not the vex.
No, I can play. You know when I
Daddy
say
paid
that,
for it.
when I say I can play, it's not like I totally am.
Okay, but at
naive.
least you
Do you
can-
understand? I can create music
With
with
it.
playing piano.
Okay.
Do you understand? If I have a producer in the house, I can play a piece that I want to be on a song. But I can't see myself saying I can play keyboard because I know people that can really play. You know.
Okay.
I can't. You can't give me a song. I say, oh, play Jeremy, and I start it. Nah, I'm on.
Okay, okay, but at least
see.
you try, you still cram some keys.
Because
Let's talk to you,
Popsy
Leki.
he paid the teacher.
Yes. Who crams keys? 5, 6. I've never heard that before.
You understand? It was an escape route. You just needed to. I mean, just make I do this thing. We can
Let
run
us leave
away.
it there. I want to go there. Okay, like fine. So what's up now? After this stuff, okay, so far what you have right now is Imparable, you know. So promotions are going on that stuff. Now, what next are we likely to see in the coming weeks?
Oh yeah, like we've been trying to collaborate with artists. We're looking forward to a collaboration. I'm recently working with on a song with Patoranking, so hopefully it comes out well. Yeah.
Why Patoranking?
I want an African. I mean, I don't know. Man.
Oh, you've been told you look
I
like him.
cannot explain. No, his music is great. It has nothing to do with the resemblance. His music is just top notch, and I'd like to associate with people like that.
And it's quite unique. He
Yeah,
doesn't have
yeah.
the same. His sounds are different. Okay, I see. But aside of Pato Ranking, who else are we going to be seeing?
Burna Boy,
Burna
Olamide,
Boy,
Jesse Jacks. Like,
So that looks like you're going to be having different tunes.
yes, we like to
Okay.
try out different stuffs. Basically, I mean,
Okay.
music. You know, makes you just put yourself
But
above.
if we're having all this year, we don't get an album.
I mean, we might not put out all this year, but these are things to expect from us.
Oh, I see.
But you're working on an EP too this year, or?
I mean, we've been recording a whole lot of songs. So if we want EP tomorrow, if we just gather songs to give them for it.
Do you also write your own songs?
Yes, I write my own songs.
So what would you say about artists who they give in quote songs to? They go to the studio, producer gives them beat, and they now sing on the beat. Next thing they have a song. A lot of people believe they're not complete artists if they cannot, write their own songs.
No,
do you agree with that?
Well, I don't totally agree. In fact, I don't agree with that because songwriting is also part of the music making business. I mean, if you're always writing, songwriters got to chop money to not chase it. Like, you're not going to be songwriter for your pocket. You have to get to work, and that's where having to link up songwriters come into play.
Because why
Okay, now I wrote it.
I don't understand how people. You see. First things first. People as an artist, I slept like 3 o'clock this morning because I had to go to the studio. So if I'm on Olamide Wizkid level, it means I probably have shows like every other day or every day. And art is supposed to be like inspiration or comes to you. Sometimes you can't force it. If it's not there, you can't force it. So picture me having 5 shows in a week and I still want to write
Write a
songs.
song. That's crazy.
Realistically, can that happen and I won't give you trash?
Yes, so maybe small thing. That's crazy.
So
stuff.
sometimes it will come, sometimes you might be on the road and it will come. Sometimes it just be, But there's nothing, name randomly one artist you know internationally that you like, randomly.
One international. I have so many.
My point is there's not of them that you name now that tell you. Maybe a few of them rappers that would not say it out of pride or they won't give people to write their rhymes out of pride, but most singers have songwriters.
Yes.
Oh yes, but I heard the case of Tony Braxton with
I don't think
Babyface.
I want to believe that Rihanna
And
probably
Kelly
has
too
not
did
written a
it.
song in like 3 or 4 years
Some
or 5.
big names,
maybe
right? They also even get involved in the
Yes,
production.
so I think because our market and our industry here has not grown to the level of what Hollywood and the rest of the guys are. That's why people don't really understand what it is to be a songwriter. That's like somebody's job. That's like another profession, another aspect of
I think
music.
Babyface thrived.
Yeah,
in
do
that.
you understand?
He did
There
that
are people, there are proper songwriters. Like people, A&R artists go out around for bigger artists. They go around, travel around looking for songwriters. Do you have a song that you can sell? Do you have a song that you can sell? For big artists, it's
It's a
normal.
cool business.
Yes.
It's normal. There's nothing wrong with it.
I see. I think even Michael Jackson had a couple of times had some
Everybody,
songs.
everybody,
From Kelly,
most of
And
these
they
guys,
got
everybody.
awarded.
But for instance, now still talking on the whole songwriting thing. Now, what kind of song would you accept to be written? Let's say I was a songwriter and I read a song and I come to you. What would make you accept my song?
The lyrics to start with. I mean, somehow it's supposed to relate more with my kind of person. This is personal, speaking personally.
Yeah.
The lyrics, the content of the song, to be precise. Yeah. then on the long run, we feel work on the beat and the rest, but the content, I'm always very precise.
You know, I asked that
Particular.
because I remember back in 2005, right? Waiting to Exhale. You know, the bulk of the songs were written by what's his name, Babyface and
Babyface, yeah.
Ken Edmond. You know, and produced by him. You know, so one of the main songs there was Exhale Shoop Shoop. Originally, when it was written for Whitney Houston, she was like, she couldn't understand what she be singing, shoop, shoop, shoop,
yeah.
but eventually it became a massive hit. Sometimes some people might just look at you that this song would suit you, but
Your voice, yeah.
like this is not your exact kind of songs, but they just believe that somehow it will be a massive hit.
Oh, well, in that case, you guys accept it.
No, but
Finally.
you speak from the label angle now, because I know your label, your record label, sometimes do have an influence on
Of
you.
course,
I mean,
yes.
so what if they tell you, well, okay, maybe your voice could do this kind of that kind of song, and they write something that line, they tell you, want you to try this, and it's not you.
I mean,
You've been influenced based on the songs you've been listening
I'd
to.
be glad to try. Like,
You're sure? You're
yeah.
comfortable enough to?
I mean, how would you know it's gonna be big if you don't get to try?
For instance, let's say you are just you do the normal Afropop, and just somehow they feel that as an established artist you should be able to do on genre, and they just ask you to do, for instance, reggae. Would you do it, Rotex?
My music is already has an infusion of reggae, but I kind of understand what you're saying now. So if you bring the genre of music to me to tell me to do, maybe you already have the song written. If I listen to the song and I can vibe to it and I connect with it, I need to connect to the song, even if the song is Akbala.
Yes.
If I can connect with it, it's fine. But if I can't connect with it, I don't have to force it.
You know,
I'll just chill.
True.
You look like somebody's on the first. You know, go force. You go force. I don't. You're like.
No. You know, go force them, but you go need asset. I mean, you get to score it, so you get to try to fit yourself in. But then you cannot force it because there's a limit to where you can push the inspiration.
Away from that, you're a building artist, and I hear that you guys have. Let me use the word massive challenges, as in climbing the ladder. Can you share some of these challenges with us? Aha, I love that laugh.
This guy should probably say that because the book is not full.
You can have a full book on that.
Where do you have to start from? I think majorly the major thing is the major issue is finances.
Okay.
Don't forget what anybody tells you. If they say easy in a setup, music is expensive.
Very. Can't lie.
Like music is really expensive.
Okay.
No jokes. Like music is expensive.
You mean every stage?
Every stage, from when you start to try to record, producer has to eat, everybody has to feed. Music is expensive, one word. So it's basically the expense of creating your music and promoting your music. The promotion is like the major issue. Okay. That's where sucks you dry. I mean, I probably shouldn't be saying this on TV, but if you have a song in Nigeria and use your sense, if you have 10 million to promote that song, the song 10 million will finish and the song will not go blow.
So what are the challenges that you have gone through so far?
The way he said,
Even your expression.
It's true.
like it's not.
It's true.
Do you
Now.
understand? So it's not. It's difficult, and nothing is. Your job right now. At the end of the month you're going to get X amount. Whether however way you show up at work, you're going to get paid. But for music, no salary.
I tell you.
You might continue to put money in it forever.
Okay. All right, guys, we'll come talk some more about music and all that, but let's just get a feel of Rotex's song. We'll be right back. It's still Galaxy Today. And so far, I'm getting entries. Some of them are correct. Some of them are invalid because there is no name. How can I contact you? I don't even know. You just send out the right answer. But what is your name? Where are you sending the message from? After this break, we'll talk some more. We'll be right back. Stay with us.